Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back once again with another review. Today we're going to take a look at, from the 9 months in the making, G.I. Joe Retaliation line, the Ninja Dojo 3-pack. This was part of the Wave 1, which has been released to stores, and can be found on shelves right now, until supply runs out, and then will be on shelves again somewhere around January, February, that's my estimates, not fact, of 2013. Here's the front. Here's the back. The set figure includes a repainted beach head that is based off of the Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes mold, the Snake Eyes mold, a remolded, repainted Wave 1 roadblock that has 2 functioning hands, and a Kamakura figure, who, when we see him in closer up, the armor, it appears to be based off either the Tornado Kick Snake Eyes or the Tornado Kick Storm Shadow from Pursuit of Cobra. I am also quite impressed that for a relatively newer character, Kamakura always seems to show up. One of the nice things about these sets is that they include a plethora of accessories. Let's start off with the weakest figure in the set, but by no means a bad figure. Kamakura. Right off the bat, that hood has to go. It's, it's black plastic, it's soft, it fits on his head fine, but it hinders the articulation, and I just don't like the way it looks. As you can see, Kamakura comes with a nunchuck of sorts, one of those Freddy Krueger's ninja claws, a backpack that holds 2 katana swords. The web gear he's wearing is from the Pursuit of Cobra Jungle Duke, so he has the machete. Also included with him was a black Uzi that came with the Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes, and of course with the removable silencer. I don't like using this with Kamakura, as I see him more of as a traditional ninja student of Snake Eyes. But it's great to have in the set, and you can give it to another figure. He also comes with the Arishikage Kagururu sword. I'm going to offend some people with that. That has been around since the 25th anniversary, and is a upscaled remold of the sword that came with Wave 2 Snake Eyes from like 83 or 84. This I've given to another figure, but we'll get to that later. Let's focus on Kamakura. I'm just going to remove the claw here. I should mention it does clip on his armor here, but it's a little tight, and right now there's no stress marks, but you should be careful. I do like the little nunchucks here for, and this is for Gary from What's on Joe Mind, Kamakura. He comes and goes. He comes and goes. Okay, I'm stopping. Interesting note that the backpack is designed to position over his left shoulder, whereas the ones that I've seen with Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes position over his right shoulder. The swords are of a newer sculpt. I want to say these might be the ones that came with Renegade's Snake Eyes. I'm not 100% sure. What I do like is that they do have more suitable grips that's easier for the figures to hook onto, and a curved blade design. Usually especially the 25th anniversary, the swords were straight with no real detailing. Later on in the line, they began to start giving you detailing. A few things I should note about the figure is that he does not have a figure stand. None of these guys do. This is one of the cost cuts in the Retaliation line. And pulling him out of the package, the right wrist here came off in my hand, but was able to peg back in. I like the figure. I like the coloring. That turquoise-ish, bluish gray looks nice. Like I said, I do like the fact that Kamakura found yet another way to be included. He does not have the additional wrist or ankle articulation, but he does have double jointed knees and rotation at the wrist and head, which is more than some of the Retaliation figures. But definitely not a reason to pick up the set, but not a bad figure. Moving on, we're going to take a look at Beachhead. When I first saw this figure in promo pics, I thought for sure this was going to be Firefly, because in photos, he kind of looked like he had a lighter gray coloring that matched the Firefly aesthetic. Plus, as some of you know, Firefly and Beachhead for years shared the same mold. Beachhead comes with a silenced Uzi that has the silencer permanently attached. I do believe this first showed up in the Rise of Cobra line and came with the version 2 Baroness. He has the short automatic weapon that's been around for a while and it's come with a lot of people. He also comes with a pistol and silencer that can fit in his holster. I have to say that it's not clear in the packaging, but the silencer is included, which I was concerned about, since they included the pistol that's adaptable for a silencer. For those of you who know about guns, putting a silencer on is a bit of work, and the pistols without the silencers kind of look like they're being cocked. He also comes with 2 knives. Unfortunately, only one has a sheath, and it's on his leg. That's due to the fact I think he's using a different web gear than what came with the Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes. Because I remember that one had the additional sheath on his shoulder. I could be wrong, it's been a while. He also comes with the nice automatic rifle that was first seen with the Shock Troopers, also came with the Steel Brigade soldiers, as well as the Pursuit of Cobra Snake Eyes, who shared a lot of tooling with those guys. Or I should say, those guys shared a lot of tooling with. And he can hold it quite well. He does have the new wrist articulation due to him being made from the Snake Eyes mold. So the wrist can go up and down, but really it's not that functional since he doesn't have any ninja weapons. But you can get some dynamic gun holding. He does have the ankle pivot, double knees, and the knee pads do pop off. That's just the nature of the mold. One thing I did notice is the plastic on on these guys does feel a little cheaper. Well, at least on Kamakura and Beachhead, but not terribly so that you should be afraid to handle him. This is a great figure, and I do like the fact that, again, Beachhead found a way into the movie line, since really it wasn't, I think it's been the first wave of Pursuit of Cobra, it was the last time we saw him. Moving on. Now, we get to really the star of the set. If you smell what the roadblock is cooking. And here he is. If you saw my Amazon 4-pack review, you knew that I was quite disappointed by the Wave 1 roadblock figure. This guy is a major improvement. Basically, he's done, in terms of his uniform, all in black. He has a new web gear. He also comes with a Mammoth 50 caliber chain gun with backpack and ammo clip. If you've ever seen Arnold Schwartz, Jesse Ventura do an interview about Predator, as soon as he came on set with this bad boy, everybody wanted it. And as he says, Schwarzenegger got it in Terminator 2. It's a big old gun, and as you can see, he holds it well. Let me just take it out of his hands for a second. This really is the star of the set, just because it's a fully articulate Roblox figure, and it does need to be said, a fully articulate 3 3/4 inch rock figure. Although the Wave 2 roadblock is going to be much more articulate than that. Arms can move in and out, bend at the elbow, wrist articulation. He does have, as I said, functioning hands. Single jointed knees, but that's because from the original figure, and no ankle articulation. But that does help him stand when holding his heavy machine gun. Speaking of heavy guns, he has really don't know what the technical name of this is, but it came with the Jungle Duke. It's like a really heavy automatic caliber weapon. This is something if you want to have him hold a smaller gun. And he also comes with, as part of the gimmick of the set, a giant spring-loaded rocket launcher. I know most Joe fans do not like these type of guns. I can give or take them. This one happens to be a little bit on the fun side, because it's just so big. I mean, it's literally, I've never seen a U.S. soldier carry anything like this. It's funny, on the back of the box, they show him holding this in one arm and the chain gun in the other, when really you need two hands to operate both. Missile does shoot, which we will do right now. And it's a nice little spring. One thing I also do give to him is the Arishikage sword, since if you notice on all the Retaliation packaging, he is holding a ninja sword. Apparently this is something that's going to be a gimmick for the Retaliation line, as it was right now, and they're pushing the ninja aspects, even though in the movie, as it is right now, he never holds a ninja sword. I think it's cool. And of course, just so we can get this out of the way, the articulation does allow him to do one thing. Beachhead, old buddy, old pal, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great, Rock. How are you? Roblox, how are you? Oh, what the? Oh, no, no! If you smell what the roadblock is cooking. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do that. I really wanted to do it with the other roadblock, but I was just so disappointed. But this is a fun set. As you can see, these figures really do have a lot going for them in terms of accessories and the articulation. And like I said, you can spread the weapons out as you see fit. You do end up with an extra knife, thanks to Beachhead not having that sheath. So yeah, if you see this on shelves, go ahead, pick it up. It's about $22, $23 at Toys R Us. Fortunately, the prices are a little bit higher there. You can find it at Target, but the one Target I went to, I have yet to see any type of Retaliation figures. What I would not do is go ahead and buy this off of eBay, because you have people charging scalperish level prices, and like I said at the beginning of the review, these will be back on shelves next year, so you can eventually get it. This is your old pal Chuck for Beachhead, Kamakura, and Roadblock. We'll see you next time.